Welcome to Learning Corner, where we strive to make the learning experience enjoyable and accessible for all. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and comment to join our community and continue the journey of knowledge together. Now let's dive straight into today's topic. Have you ever felt nervous while addressing a crowd? If so, you're not alone. It's an experience that many, if not most of us, can relate to. Whether it's delivering a presentation at work, speaking at a community event, or even just being called upon unexpectedly in a meeting, there's something about being the center of attention that can make our palms sweat and our hearts race. Why does this happen, you might ask? Well, it's all down to a little thing called self-confidence, or, in this case, a lack thereof. You see, self-confidence is our belief in our ability to perform a task successfully. When we lack self-confidence, we doubt our abilities, and that doubt can manifest as nerves, anxiety, or even fear. It's important to note that feeling nervous when speaking in public is not a sign of weakness nor a personal failing. It's a common phenomenon, and in fact, it's wired into our biology. Our ancestors were social creatures, and their survival often depended on their standing within their group. Being the focus of attention meant being scrutinized and potentially being judged as unfit or unworthy. So it's no wonder that we've inherited a degree of anxiety when it comes to public speaking. But here's the good news. This fear, this lack of self-confidence, is not a permanent state of being. It's not an insurmountable hurdle. It's something that can be understood and overcome. Just as you can train your body to run a marathon or learn a new language, you can also train your mind to embrace the spotlight, to speak with confidence and poise, and to those nerves into energy and enthusiasm. So, how do we go about cultivating this self-confidence? How do we overcome the nervousness? Well, that's what we're going to explore in the upcoming scenes. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. This lack of self-confidence is not an insurmountable hurdle. It's something that can be understood and overcome. So what causes this lack of self-confidence? This question may seem complex, but it's one that we've all asked ourselves at some point. Let's delve into the causes. The first one that comes to mind is past failures. When we fail, it's easy to internalize these experiences as personal shortcomings, thinking, I failed, so I must be a failure. But remember, failure is an event, not a person. It's crucial to separate our actions from our identities. Then there are negative experiences which can have a profound impact on our self-confidence. These can range from a poor performance review at work to a hurtful comment from a loved one. Negative experiences can lead us to question our worth and abilities, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of self-doubt and fear. And let's not forget about societal expectations. We live in a world that often emphasizes perfection and success, which can make us feel inadequate if we don't meet these high standards. Whether it's the pressure to look a certain way or the expectation to achieve certain milestones by a specific age, societal expectations can chip away at our self-confidence, making us feel like we're not enough. But here's the thing, these factors, past failures, negative experiences, societal expectations, they can create a cycle of self-doubt and fear. This cycle can keep us stuck, preventing us from taking risks or pursuing our goals. It can make us feel trapped, like we're constantly walking on eggshells, fearful of making a mistake or disappointing others. However, acknowledging these causes is not about assigning blame or dwelling in the past. It's about understanding what's holding us back so we can move forward. It's about recognizing these factors for what they are, external influences that have shaped our perception of ourselves, but don't define who we are. Understanding the root causes of our lack of confidence is the first step towards gaining control over it. So let's take this step together. Let's start this journey towards self-confidence, not by striving for perfection, but by embracing our unique strengths and weaknesses, learning from our past, and challenging the societal expectations that limit us. What happens when we lack self-confidence? Let's delve into this. Low self-confidence can have a profound impact on multiple aspects of a person's life. It's like carrying a heavy weight that drags you down and keeps you from reaching your full potential. One major impact, often overlooked, is the realm of missed opportunities. Without self-confidence, you might hesitate to take risks or explore new paths, fearing failure or rejection. This fear can limit your potential for personal growth and career advancement. You might pass up a chance to speak at a conference or shy away from a promotion simply because you doubt your abilities. Moreover, low self-confidence can decrease the quality of life. It can make you overly critical of yourself, leading you to focus on flaws and mistakes rather than your strengths and achievements. This negative mindset can prevent you from enjoying life and appreciating the good things that come your way. It can affect your ability to find joy in daily activities, causing you to live in a constant state of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. Additionally, low self-confidence can lead to mental health issues. It can contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression as you constantly worry about meeting the expectations of others or making a mistake. You might also develop a negative self-image, feeling unworthy or inferior. It's a vicious cycle that can be hard to break free from, but it's important to remember that help is available. Perhaps the most personal impact is on relationships. Without self-confidence, you might struggle to express your thoughts and feelings, leading to miscommunication or misunderstanding. You might find it hard to establish healthy boundaries or to stand up for yourself. This can strain personal relationships and cause tension in professional settings. But remember, recognizing these effects is not to make you feel bad about yourself, but to motivate you to make a change. Understanding the impact of low self-confidence is the first step towards building a healthier, more confident you. It's a journey worth embarking on, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. Now, how do we cultivate self-confidence? That's the question we're going to unpack in this segment. To foster self-confidence, we need to plant the seeds of self-belief, nourish them with positive thoughts, and prune any weeds of self-doubt. And it all starts with setting achievable goals. When we set goals within our reach, we give ourselves the opportunity to succeed, and each success, no matter how small, fuels our self-confidence. It's like building a castle with bricks. Each achievement is a brick that helps construct our fortress of self-belief. Next, let's talk about self-care. It's easy to overlook this aspect in our busy lives, but it's paramount to self-confidence. When we take care of our bodies and minds, we send a strong message to ourselves that we are worth it. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, plenty of sleep, meditation, or even just a relaxing bath can do wonders for our self-esteem. Remember, a healthy body and mind set the stage for a confident self. But what if these steps don't seem to help? What if the shadows of self-doubt continue to loom large? That's when it may be time to seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, and life coaches are trained to help us navigate these murky waters. They can provide tools and techniques to tackle our insecurities head-on and help us build the self-confidence we desire. It's important to note that these actions are not a quick fix. Cultivating self-confidence is like tending to a garden. It requires patience, effort, and time. There will be days when the seeds of self-belief seem to wither, when the weeds of self-doubt seem to thrive. But don't be disheartened. Keep nurturing your garden, keep believing in yourself, and soon you'll see the blooms of self-confidence. Building self-confidence isn't an overnight task, but with consistent effort it's entirely possible. Remember, the journey to self-confidence is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And every step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards a more confident you. Let's quickly recap what we've discussed. We started our journey by asking if you'd ever felt nervous. We all have. It's a common human experience, but for some, that nervousness can become a constant companion due to a lack of self-confidence. We then explored this lack of self-confidence. We saw that it's often rooted in a fear of judgment or rejection, a history of criticism, or negative self-perception. This lack of self-confidence can manifest in different ways, such as excessive self-criticism, a tendency to downplay one's abilities, or simply avoiding situations that may put one in the spotlight. We also delved into the effects of low self-confidence. We discovered that it not only affects personal interactions, but also professional life. It can hold you back from seizing opportunities, expressing your ideas, or reaching your full potential. It can create a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure and underachievement. But it's not all doom and gloom. We highlighted how you can cultivate self-confidence. It's about challenging and changing negative thought patterns, setting and achieving small goals, and celebrating victories along the way. It's about practicing self-care, seeking support when needed, and learning to accept compliments graciously. We also discussed the importance of self-talk. Remember, the way we talk to ourselves matters. Positive self-talk can help shift our perspective and build our self-confidence over time. And lastly, remember that building self-confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not comparing yourself to others. So take that first step today. Start challenging those negative thoughts. Set a small goal and work towards it. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Practice self-care and positive self-talk. Seek support when you need it. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Remember, self-confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Start today and watch how your life changes.